disaster in Ukraine, as they are facing significant internal challenges. It's day 1077 of Russia's operation in Ukraine. Let's dive deeper. Starting from Chasiv Yar. In the past couple of days, Russian forces have made significant advances. As a result, the battle of the city has now come to a midpoint. And if Russia continues with this pace, the battle could end soon. Russians have been systematically advancing on the city from 3 different directions. Their biggest advance last week came from the northern district. After making a breakthrough, they were able to push Ukrainian from the district and took it under their control. Recently, Ukrainian sources shared many aerial shots of the city, in which we can see that most of the city is now in ruins. Now, in the last 48 hours, Russians have made significant gains in the south. Russian airborne forces that have been attacking the forest were able to push the Ukrainian back. As a result, it was reported by many Russian sources that the entire forest is now under Russian control. This was also reflected by many Ukrainian sources. Furthermore, there are also few reports about Russian assault units spotted around this area. However, this has not been confirmed yet. Similarly, it has been reported Ukrainian forces are withdrawing along the highway towards Stepaky. But at the moment, as no stable foothold is maintained, this area is considered a gray zone. As you can see, Russian forces are systematically capturing Ukrainian defenses. If this continues at this pace, the battle for the city might end soon. Now moving to the Donetsk front. If you remember, in one of my previous reports, I said Russian forces are performing a regrouping to launch a push towards the city. Recently, many Ukrainian sources are also reporting this. It is said this is one of the major reasons why Russian advance has slowed down in recent days. However, it is not stopped. They are attacking several parts of the front. At Avdiivka, Russian forces are attacking big Ukrainian defensive positions. In a recent video, we can see a Ukrainian drone striking a Russian position around here. This suggests Russian forces have captured this area. However, fights are currently taking place. Now at Bakhmut, Russian forces are now attacking the village from 3 directions. So Ukrainian forces are having a hard time stopping the Russians. Russian sources claim Ukrainian forces have withdrawn to the western part. In recent footage, Russian assault units were spotted around here. Now, one of the biggest challenges Ukraine is facing is internal. Recently, there has been a big disaster. In the last few days, there have been reports about the Ukrainian Minister of Defense being allegedly involved in corruption. It is said a case has been registered against him. If I recall correctly, this is the second time this has happened. As you can imagine, how much of a big impact this would have on the morale of their forces. In addition, there is allegedly increasing dissatisfaction with their commander-in-chief. Many Ukrainian sources have publicly criticized their recent decisions. In addition, Ukraine is facing a big problem with their newly created brigades. Russian sources claim they are deserting en masse. Furthermore, if you take into account the 90-day pause of aid to Ukraine, you can see how this could possibly break a country. Subscribe for more frontline updates. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.